To have a genuine sea salt flake, a tiny sea salt flake on the plate, there is a long and whole process. How it looks and how it's done, it's very simple, but involves a lot of labor and intensive work. The salt trade on the island of Gozo goes back to the 1800s. In fact, the salt pans of Shwaini, there are about 2 kilometers of salt pans, which unfortunately most of them are neglected nowadays. My parents has been involved in the salt trade since 1969. So my mom taught my father the trade. My mom remembers that during summer, people from around Gozo used to come with the donkey and with the cart to buy loads of salt to preserve cheese, sun-dried tomatoes. They used to buy it in huge quantities, into big bags.
في 1969 هنا بداية نبح الملح في الترع باللندلو وكانوا يسأسوني دم الفينو أو كل فين كنت أمه نرخم لا تعاودش كل حاجة كيدي دم الفينو يا كنت نجي المشويني وكيدي وليون هيك مشويني في 1974 هنا عملت الليبل هو سميته شويني صوت وجنت ليلة الملح دينا زدتها مع شويني بس ما نبدلش مخطيره عشان شويني صوت مش تيجي بالساعة وشويني ما تكونوا تيجي بسكراو.
When my parents were not capable enough to continue with the work, I felt really sorry for them because I thought that someone has to continue with the work. So I decided with my husband to follow up. At the beginning, for my husband David, it was a bit difficult. But then we picked up, we worked it together for the last 20 years. Sea salt is a summer product, so it's mainly done in summer, from May up till beginning of September. It needs only 3 simple ingredients: the wind, the sea, and the sun. June, July are the longest days, and when it's constant calm weather, we are able to harvest the salt every 8 days. But weather is unpredictable, and sometimes storms happen in summer too. It's not the first time it happens to us. We were waiting for the salt, started to evaporate, started forming, crystallizing by day 3, day 4. Then it comes. The wind starts to blow. The sea will come up and washes the salt and the concentrated water away. The salt is being done in front of your eyes and taken away as well in front of your eyes. That's a pity. I mean, you have the product ready to be picked up and you are not able to do it because it's gone back to the sea. Can't control nature. That is the only thing nowadays we are not able to control. I consider myself that although we live on these small islands, we are very lucky to have our own resource. The salt, it's a blessing because this week it's water, and after 8 days it becomes into a genuine product. I feel that it's important to continue, first of all, with this old trade, not only to produce our own food, but to keep cultivating the land, which it's, in its own words, it's the salt of the earth.